For the second week in a row, residents in the Jamestown area gathered to protest New York's pause order and called on state and local leaders to reopen the area. In addition to around 50 people who mostly called out Governor Andrew Cuomo's order, there was one counter-protester who wanted to shine a light on public health and safety.
It's one thing to protest, get your views across, but my concern is people are jeopardizing other people's health.
That's Jamestown resident William Lucas, with clipboard and pen in hand, walked around the protest site asking residents who were not wearing a mask and violating the state's pause order to sign a release form declining medical treatment for COVID-19.
I'm just here to point out some basic hypocrisies, possibly. Maybe somebody will sign this and keep it.
Town of Ellicott resident Diana Lenska says she's protesting to support the rights of American citizens, the Constitution, and the truth.
As you notice, larger businesses are being allowed to stay open, of course with certain restrictions, but they're being allowed to stay open. How many small businesses are going to be able to survive this? Many are closing already throughout the country.
She declined to sign Lucas's COVID-19 release form. She says she took the form, however, and has been skeptical during this pandemic.
I do not accept the false narrative that has been forced upon the American people and people throughout the world. I would actually be afraid to go into a hospital. I wouldn't want to. I'd rather die in the street or die at home than go into a hospital because of what's being done. Hospitals can no longer, you know what the procedure is, they cannot treat anything except COVID-19 related.
Medical officials have said that local doctors' offices remain open. However, they have placed extra precautions due to virus concerns. Local spokesperson and organizer for the WNY event, Garrett Kane, says that his group will be holding another demonstration next Saturday, May 16th at noon at Dow Park.
We would love to see some business owners here, especially business owners that are shut down and impacted by this. And we think getting their story and how this has impacted them, their ideas for how they could responsibly reopen and get back to work.
Governor Andrew Cuomo's pause initiative is set to expire the day before. From there, the state is expected to use a region-by-region reopening approach, as long as those regions meet several criteria issued by the governor's office. Chautauqua County Executive P.J. Wendell, during his Friday COVID-19 update, told us that he hopes to see Chautauqua County open sooner rather than later, but did acknowledge that any executive order from the governor's office would supersede his actions. Reporting in Jamestown, Justin Gould, WNY News Now.